Back with some Phasmo. Yes, I already released Timothy from his locker. Hope you had a lovely day. And let's hop right into some Phasmophobia nightmare. Still trying to get good. And let's just go with Willow Street, shall we? Willow Street is kinda dangerous, but also a nice map. When it released, I was happy. A lot of fun there. So let's see some more dots. Ghostwriting, UV, video camera. All of this stuff. We are actually using parabolic microphone now. I never knew that it's kinda useful. All this. One of these. Flashlight and tripod back. Ready and start. Let's go. Please don't kill me in the first round. Let's see. Repel the ghost. Motion sensor and EMF reader. And it's Rose Harris. Rose? Is Rose nice? She better is. Give me that key. Oh no, it's in the basement again. I mean the power. Hello there. Nice to see you. And it's a summoning circle. And I already heard the ghost. I think it's upstairs. Maybe in the car bedroom. No, he's here. And it's EMF 5. EMF 5. But he could still be in the garage. Okay. What a start. This is a very active ghost. But let's check real quick here. Maybe there's something on the ground. Because I think the first thrown object was actually inside here and not in the basement. Here is a hiding place. Very nice. A good one. Nah, it's probably the basement. Take all my stuff. And I go and get some more. Camera on a stick. I'm glad that I already got the EMF 5 evidence. For some reason, I always have problems with getting the EMF 5. Let's assume the ghost is here. Something was thrown again. And it looks like it was the same object. Maybe this one. Okay. Let's place a camera like this. Some dots and the book. And it's pretty dark here. Turn on the light. And this one. EMF reader could also be handy here. For some photos. I'm gonna play that here. The camera is waiting for me. Have I turned off the light? Yes, good. Okay, let's see. Is it dots? Yes, it is actually dots. I'm very lucky here. So, if I have some bad luck, it's a Raichu. I could check for race, but when I look at the activity, it's probably an Oni. Let's do the race check, shall we? This one. UV. And yeah, why not another camera? Otherwise, one photo is not enough for footprints. I have no flashlight, be nice to me. Put that here, one here and one there. Already stepped in. It's not a race. Come on. Nice. Very nice. So there's one photo left, I guess. Yes. And I already got the ghost photo and the bone. That's amazing. Yeah. Then let me take this one as the last. This was a ghost event. Okay, I said it's not a race. I'm pretty sure it's an Oni at this point. Activity is way too high here. Right from the get-go. So yeah, what else? All the photos. The objectives. Don't forget the objectives. With a motion sensor. Detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. I had EMF. Oh. My bad. With the motion sensor, not with EMF. This one I already did. Let me get this motion sensor and the smudge sticks. Motion sensor. Will this gonna be a perfect round? Or am I still going to die? Yo, Cookie. Hello. You wanna join next round? This was actually the motion sensor. Now I just need to repel the ghost. But give me back my flashlight. Don't forget the flashlight. Okay, just tell me if you want to join. Light all the candles. Wait! Is this a hunt? Are you hunting? Oh, you are. Oh, I can't sprint. I can't sprint anymore. Am I dead? I think I survived. What a funny ghost. There was only one candle left. And it started the hunt anyways. So, nice. Wait. What? Wait. What? Why can't I? What's that? Haven't I played on Nightmare? 150? This was not even professional. What have I done? Wait. It was professional. I was playing on professional. Why? Why though? I was so proud of myself. God damn it. I mean, it was still a nice round, huh? Let me do Edgefield. Nightmare. All those stuff. No, not the spirit box. I'm alone. Another camera sold and all this stuff. Strong flashlight and this one. Ready, start. Let's see. Escaping. Salt and EMF with Brandon Straffen. Or Straffen. There was a mobile phone. Found it. Good to know. So let's find the power, shall we? Hiding place. No bone in here. Power in the basement. Don't like that. Basement is cursed. Okay, come on, where's the bone? And what is a cursed object? No music box. I have no clue where the tarot cards would be. Maybe here? At the beginning? Oops. Cookie, if you see cursed object, just scream. So it's probably upstairs. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, no, not again a hallway ghost. Maybe like this. Where was it? Oh, there's a bone. Nice. Any cursed objects here? Anything? Oh. Ah. Not my favorite, I must say. No more hiding spots. Okay, here was the first. Have I found another one? No, I'm not sure anymore. There was none. Oh, I think the basement, right? The lockers, probably. And let's set up our equipment. Maybe some funny orb. And why is the toilet shining like this? Is it a holy toilet? You're still in the hallway. Let me place a camera like this. Put this here and this over here. EMF reader. I had something over here. Can't find it. Okay, let's check. Let's check for dots. Would have been too easy, right? Still looking. Ah! I saw it. Dots. Okay, the next spirit box. UV. And could also do the race test. Yeah, let's do this first, so I can also get some photos. Is he playing ball in here? Does that count? Yes. Nice, nice. I don't need the dots anymore. They're just annoying at this point. What are you doing with the ball? I don't know which one. Risky. Oh, he's doing it. Where are you going? One photo left. I hope I will get the ghost with that. Everything's working fine today. Right into the book. Can you give me a sign? Right in the book. By the way, no race. Ah, should have checked for fingerprints. I'm somewhere else with my head. Let's check the spirit box now and the parabolic. Any fingerprints? Was that freezing? Yes. Okay, we've got freezing. So, can only be 2. And I have that weird feeling the ghost is here now. But I don't need the book. I'm stupid. And I don't need that anymore. And I also don't need that. But it looks like that the ghost is always in this room at this point. He was starting as a hallway ghost, but now he's just playing with the kids' toys. Especially the ball. Gonna put that here now. Can you give me a sign? Give me back my flashlight. What are my objectives? Escape the ghost during a hunt. Yeah. We all know that. So how do I know if it's a Yurei or an Oni? Yurei, Oni. Where's the Yurei? There. have been known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can check that. And I don't want to take some pills, because I need the hunt. How can I do that? Okay, let's do it. Gonna die. It was better than I thought it would be. But how do I know what it is? It's just a skinny man. Little bit naked. One. Disappeared. Okay. It should have worked. Yes, it did. So we don't need a hunt anymore. Oh, only 2. So then... Oh, wait. I've learned something the last days. That's actually something I could try to check here. Let me take this with me. Don't need that. Where was he actually coming from? Okay. I'm gonna open all the doors. Because I learned in the last days, the Yurei has a special ability to close a door completely from every possible angle. And by the way, I'm actually not thinking that it's an Yurei. I think it's an Oni. Because my sanity was still pretty high and Yurei kicks the sanity, right? I feel sane. And yeah, he's in this room. Seems like he's in this room. He does a lot of stuff at any location, but there's a freezing temp. Come on. Close the door. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? I don't think that I got the ghost photo, so let me just take this one. At least I've got all the photos now. Why has each room an own bathroom? Is that normal in USA? Most of the rooms, not all of them. But look at that, how many bathrooms are in this house? This room has one. This room has one. This room 2. We are at 4 here. And this is the 5th. Can you give me a sign? I go with Oni. I mean, Oni is probably more active than that's what the ghost is doing right now. But in case of sanity drain, I think it's not a re-ray. Could be wrong. But I don't want to be here forever. Everything's done. Bye-bye. Let me see if I'm correct. It's probably a new ray. No, I actually was right. I'm glad. Am I improving? Let's go with a small tanglewood, just for fun. For funsies. Ghostwriting, UV, and this one. Wait, I don't need thousands of candles. Ready and start.
Alright, we're here.
It's Lisa Smith. Lisa?
Starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard.
Candle, ghost event, and EMF. I was in the garage. No hiding spot here. Any bones? Any bones? Maybe the voodoo doll? No. Nothing here. A hand to shake. Can you give me a sign? It's a summoning circle again. Give me a sign. Oh, look at this. Give me a sign. Can you give me a sign? Let's assume it's here. And get some stuff. Another hiding spot would be cool. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I can live with this one. Let's go! No ghost orb here. And let's check for dots. We had dots 2 times in a row now. Maybe we get the 3. I mean, I actually don't know for sure if the ghost is in the basement. I hope so. Oh, dot. 3 times the charm. What will it be this time? These things, and it's possible race again. Let me do the race check. Touched anything? Let me place the light like this. And I'll probably see fingerprints if it touched something here. Don't need the dots. I mean, back my flashlight. Where are you? Thank you very much. This is different. Spirit box. Can still be a race. What about my camera? I need a camera for this. Could also use this one. 3 is fine. Okay, let me place some salt. Come on. Step into the salt. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? Come on, it's pretty easy to stomp into the salt. There's lots of it. Ah, not a race. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Cookie. By the way, Cookie, have you seen the video I've uploaded to YouTube? It happened last night. There's a truth about you. What was I trying to do? Just a 4-minute video though. Another camera is nice. I said it's not a race. It can be a phantom. And I have a master plan. Let me take this one. Wait, no, don't need this anymore. Wait, I need this. Oh, you turned off the light. Why? Why would he do that? Yo, stop that. Don't interrupt my master plan. Could have made a photo of the power, but I'm dumb. Okay, let me play that for a moment. What? Oh wait, where's the EMF reader? You touched the box, did you? Yes, you did. Can you give me a sign? I accept that. But not only one, right? Come on, move more. More, please. Okay, there's still enough salt in... Why are you interrupting me? There's still enough salt in the truck for more photos later. Now I would like to try my master plan. What do I need? I need smudge stick and the lighter. Wait. Yes. The camera for sure. I'm going to take pills. Let me light all the candles. It's not a phantom. Wait, do I have escape? Whoa, no! Whoa! Oh no! I've thrown the lighter away! What? Why? My master plan!
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yes, I know it's a yokai. I had everything. Oh, my master plan. There was an oopsie in my master plan. I've thrown away the lighter to get the lamp. The flashlight. Yeah. Happens. Yes, you're ready. I know, Cookie. Let me just check something for the shop here. I need more flashlights and tripods. Motion sensor, photo camera. Photo camera. Strong flashlights. Tripods. What's the fourth one? Motion sensor? Yes. Bag and leave. Leave.
I've got some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Create. Take it, Cookie. Take this. Now we're gonna do Tanglewood again. And we're gonna change to professional now. For the follower stream. And let me change the stream title real quick.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, let me see. Oh, I also need more lighthouse. Motion sensor. This thing. All that stuff. And ready. Show yourself. 360, show yourself.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
Repel.
Before starting the investigation.
Sanity down. EMF and repel the ghost.
You need them.
Margaret Brooks.
There's been no reports of violence inside. Remain careful.
Is your voice broken? Okay, I can hear you.
No. Yeah. Oops.
Oh no, I heard that. Beautiful. Can you give me a sign? Hiding spot in the basement?
Okay.
Music box and the bone. Wait, what about hiding spot here?
There's a bad hiding spot in the nurse room, and I have found the cursed item and the bone.
Yeah, I saw that. Can you give me a sign? Here's a hiding spot in the hallway. Close it.
Light triggering here. I think it's in the basement.
There was no sign given in the basement. I have EMF in the hallway, but I don't know why. It's... Oh, maybe in this room.
But what?
No, I don't
maybe
know.
Where are you?
Can you give me a sign?
Are you here? Are you here? Where are you?
Can you give me a sign? Where was that?
Are you here?
It opened the door. But where? It's here, in the hallway.
Are you here? Where are you?
Yeah.
Have you opened this door here?
No, you?
Not too slow.
Are you here?
Camera. Again, a hallway ghost.
The ghost turned the light on here.
EMF 5.
Okay.
Okay.
No light.
So... At least we know where the ghost is. I'm going to check for dots. I had 3 times dots in a row now.
Ghost writing.
Ghost writing.
So, spirit, myling, shade. I don't... no shade.
Yeah, I also think it's not a shade. We could check with parabolic microphone for the myling.
Yes!
Oh no, the light!
Yeah, we have 2 evidence. We are ready.
What is the second one?
EMF 5.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's not a shade. Too much activity there. Spirit is super hard to guess. Myling. I'm going to check for myling. We have actually 2 parabolics if you also want to check.
I wanna take it too.
Ah, no, I'm beginning with beat picks.
Okay.
So the UV.
It throws a cup.
Hey. Okay, I have a camera here with 4 photos. I use this for the feed pics. So we can try with your camera the ghost photo.
Speak to me. Margaret Brooks, speak to me. Oh my god! Right behind me!
Wait,
Now we
what?
have-
Your cam.
Oh,
I thought your camera had 1 photo left. I used everything now.
no. Oh, our sanity is going crazy.
By the way, why it's destroying all the lights?
I think it's not a myling. I think it's a spirit.
Sanity down and repel the ghost. No reason to throw the flashlight away.
Also ich weiß. Nothing on the parabol microphone.
Surprise! La 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 la. Oh. Where was she going? Yep. Cookie's right. It's a spirit. Because the steps are too loud. How sweet.
Oh no! I stuck in the basement.
Cookie, have you forgotten something?
What?
You said we already have the 2 evidences, but we are playing on professional.
Oh, not nightmare?
No. Today is a follow-up professional stream.
Please come to the basement.
But it's over, you can come outside.
No, I'm stuck.
What? But I think we're in hunting range, I don't want to go there.
Took
No! I go and get some help. Smudge stick. What? How have you done this?
I don't know. I can move.
How did you get there? It's not possible. Cookie.
should I
Bad
do?
cookie. Bad.
I won't hide there, and I don't know how, but now I'm stuck.
You were actually right. It's a spirit.
Help!
Okay,
Please.
go and get some help. Maybe I go to the police. The ghost is hunting. Turn off the light.
Okay.
Cookie, stop hiding there. This ghost is stupid. I have flashlight on and we are talking and it's not coming here.
Can she kill me here?
Probably.
Help!
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, I think the ghost doesn't want to play with us.
But how can I get out of here?
That's a good question. How did you get in there?
Crouching and running away.
He's hunting again, I think.
Help!
You can come outside now.
No! No!
I have a wonderful idea for the new challenge.
What?
How long can you survive in the basement?
That's not funny, help me!
But Cookie, why are you doing this? Wait, I add something to the challenge. Something for self-defense. There.
Come here, that I throw it to you.
Right after the first hunt, when I came out the closet, the ghost was continuing the hunt with a what is it called? Red light ghost event. It was standing in front of me and was laughing like a child. And then I was able to go out.
Yeah, it's a spirit. Spirits are crazy. Help! Help!
We are done with everything.
We cannot end this round when I cannot go in the truck.
Yeah, but you will probably die anyway, so bye, have fun. Oh no,
I hope you will die.
the plan has changed.
Come here.
If this goes blind for lights, it should be attracted by the flashlight, right? Okay, let's begin the challenge. Ah, god damn it. I forgot something.
Margaret,
The camera.
What?
I place a camera here. Bye.
Oh my.
you're so mean.
Wow, I'm still alive. Thank you very much, Ghost, for setting up this challenge. It's going to be amazing. There she is. Okay, chat, if you don't know what we are doing right now, this is a how long can you survive as a cookie in the basement? Because you are stuck. Challenge. We are at 0 sanity. Cookie is super motivated right now. We have a camera set up. Let the game begin. Cookie, in case you don't want to participate in this challenge, just come outside the house. If you won't come outside, you accept to the challenge. Maybe you are super lucky and the ghost will teleport this puppet away. By the way, we have 0 sanity. No, don't ask chat for help. No one can help you now. Oop. And there she goes. Uh-oh. Cookie, can you survive? I think not.
Free! I'm free!
But for what price? Now she's one of the puppet. One of us. One of us.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Why always me? Why?
Cookie. Next time you should survive for a bit longer because it's not a challenge like this.
Shut up.
Review.
I must buy some items.
Okay. And I go and free Timothy. You're free! Not like Cookie. Cookie's never free.
Why? Okay.
Oh no.
Start it.
Stay hydrated, chat. Ah. Dorothy Moore.
God. Oh, very easy.
Cleanse the area. Get the ghost to walk through salt and photo.
Where is the breaker?
It's in the basement.
A hiding spot here. Can you give me a sign?
Also in the basement.
The locker.
And near the breaker, there is the good hiding spot.
Okay, I like this one. But this one over here is also amazing.
Ooh, right, this is very good.
Okay, I found the voodoo doll and the bone. Voodoo doll is, where did I put it?
Whoa.
Where did I put it? Oh, it's outside.
Did you find the ghost?
No. Can you give me a sign? I have a sign upstairs. Don't want a picture of dirty water. Oh, that was a hard sign. Ooh, I wouldn't go in there now.
What? Wait, what?
The door? No, what was it?
It was
Fingerprint.
the light switch. Yeah. Hello.
Okay, now
but
we-
we have dirty water.
Yeah, but I don't
And
want a
it's-
picture of dirty water.
Can I make a picture of this? No.
Yes, you can, but you need to take the picture from the handle, not the thingy up there.
Oh.
But don't do it now. Do it now. We already fucked up everything. So no hiding spot upstairs, it seems.
It's okay. Actually, we don't need hiding spots.
EMF 5.
Wow.
Oh, we need UV light so we can check what kind of fingerprints, because it could be an Obake.
I bring it.
Oh, why do I'm taking all the stuff with me?
Let's
We place
see
that here.
if we had.
It was on the window the last time.
It's hard to see, but I think it's only 5 fingers.
Can you go back to the and higher? There, another one. Hold still. I think it's actually 6. Give me the light. Give me the light. Give me the light. Give me the UV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. You can see it if you crouch here and shine through the whatever
Yeah,
that
I
co-
see it. I
it's
see
called.
it from here. It's very good.
But that means nothing.
Yep. Cleanse the area. It was salt. Okay, let me do the salt stuff. The salty stuff. Also, camera.
No!
No comment.
Yeah, the ghost is now in the hallway.
But it was just an event, right?
What do you want?
He's not in the hallway. He's still showering. Wait, let me check for orbs. We have orbs. Obake!
Yes, sir.
Some salt in case he wants to take a little shitty.
Oh no, I missed the photo.
And he did it. He's standing in front of the toilet paper. Two more photos. In best case, we get a ghost photo. Okay, one more photo left. We need the ghost photo. Otherwise, we have not many money. Much money. Many money. But the ghost is still inside this room for sure, 100%. He's knocking at the window. He's
Yes.
using water.
It counts what I do.
Nice.
So we only need a photo. Yes. Do you have a camera with one photo?
Yes.
Okay. Then we must try it. Dorothy, show yourself.
Got it.
Okay. That was easy
It was pretty easy, yes.
because she lost me.
And now let's go.
I said, show yourself. And... Wow.
By the way, it would be pretty funny if it's a mimic now, because it was too easy. And imagine that was fake ops.
But we have no other evidence for a mimic.
I don't know.
Only orbs. No. Spirit box don't end.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Still very good money. Not perfect, but good.
Yeah.
Good
fucked up
plus.
photos.
Look at that. I'm getting closer to your level.
Yeah.
Motion, parabolic,
I don't
photos.
Alone in the last time.
Oh, what I'm adding here. Don't need so much sound sensors. Wrong
And every
flashlight
time I play
tripod.
with you, I died.
I don't know why. And ready? Tato! 360, show yourself. He's not listening to me today.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the
Benjamin Lee.
accordingly before starting
Capture photo, ghost event,
notes on the white.
and escape.
The breaker's in the attic.
That looked like a bone. I think this is the worst location for the power in the whole game. Maybe I'm wrong. So it's not the summoning circle. And I can't see any bone here. Is there a hiding spot? Yes. There's a emergency hiding spot on the attic. In the attic.
Okay.
Can you give me a sign?
Found the bone.
I have no clue where the cursed items are in this map. There's no summoning circle for sure.
Maybe board in the
Ah yeah, the room in the back, right?
That's what I mean.
No, wait, that's not the map I was thinking about.
Here is a hiding spot.
Okay. Seems to be pretty good. Here too, my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Wait, okay, I'm hiding. You can't see me.
Yeah. Maybe not. Here is it better?
Where could the cursed object be? Or the ghost. Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign.
No board here. And hiding spots here.
Like always. I think these two here can't be blocked. Never.
Okay, where's the ghost?
Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Pumpkin soup. Guaranteed award, Major's handshake. Drink it. Hey, look at this. I found the diploma. For Mrs. Helena Burrington. Category pumpkin soup. And the reward was the Major's handshake.
Wow. Nice. Give us a sign.
Can you give me a sign? Have you turned on or off a light right now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign.
Is it in the attic?
I hope not. Give me a sign. Can you give me a sign?
It's in the attic.
No.
And it's the woodshop. Give me a sign. Show yourself.
I go and get some stuff. By the way, our sanity is at 35 to 40%.
He do it again.
This map is awful in case of sanity.
So please again.
Our sanity was completely dead. You were lucky that he hasn't started a hunt.
I have the ghost photo.
Yes. We were at 35 to 40% already.
Yeah. You did it twice.
Attic is the worst.
Not so good at this place.
I'm checking for orbs and dots. Stay hydrated, chat. Delicious. Delicious water. Your sanity drops like crazy. We close to 50% again and we don't have any pills left.
Oh no. He was on the breaker.
Okay, this is your last chance to turn on the breaker. It's still possible. We are at 60. Oh, you're already here. I thought you're still inside.
No, was going and he was doing this thing.
So we should probably use candles now.
Yes, yes. What? I have a crucifix.
Oh no! My candle is turned off.
That's not good.
Where are you? Do you want us to leave? Are you friendly?
There's a lighter.
It's kind of creepy up here. Where are you?
We are now at 50%.
Okay. And we have nothing.
Yeah, the attic is not a good place to get something.
Check for dots for a minute or so.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Where can I hide? That was creepy. Oh, our luck is gone.
Yes.
We're in hunting range now, and this was the first hunt.
And we had nothing.
Yeah, but we at least we can say a few things about the ghost, yeah? It's not a race. It's not spirit
Okay.
box. It's not dots. And no ghost orbs. Because I checked everything at the attic, not just this location there.
Was it very quiet at the hunt?
I have.
Or was it normal?
It's no demon. And it's. It could be a shade.
No shade. No. It shows to me twice.
Okay.
And the shade now do nothing.
But it also can't be a Jinn because he turned off the power 2 times.
Then it's only a myling.
But then I need to hear the steps again.
Or you take the powerful microphone and I smudged him.
Okay. But actually, I also want a smudge stick. Okay, let's go. Let's take parabolic.
Let's go. Maybe we wait a hunt. We wait for a hunt and then go upstairs.
Yeah, maybe it's not even necessary then. The power is off again. Can you light the candle here?
Where? What? Which candle?
At the entrance.
I do it.
It's possible that the ghost is here now. He's here. He's really here.
Do you have something?
Yeah, he's through this one here, the fork.
I smudged.
I go and get another camera. Can you light my candle again?
What's with you and your candles? It makes... Oh, there's a ball go... A white ball go floating up the stairs. What is that? Where is it? Ah! Behind you! Behind you! I took...
No, it's an interaction.
Go away!
Light the... yes. At least we get some photos now. But now you can see how active the ghost is, so 100% no shade in this thing here.
Yeah. And we were both here and it shows it up.
Oh wait, I go and check for the UV. No, but that's not much. Is there anything else you could have touched? Have you smudged the whole room or just here at the beginning of the room? Hello?
It was an event.
Oh my god, can you smudge him again? I'm in a dangerous position.
I have done it. No! Hunt! Hide!
Why is she lying to me? She said she's done it. She has done it.
What do you want? Come and get me.
Am I dead?
Come here.
All about the luck. This is not a hiding spot. Hey, you said you have done it.
Yeah! And I step out of the house and then he began to hunt.
So, which room have you smudged?
The whole foyer.
But it's not the foyer. You need to smudge only the living room.
Yeah. Okay. We only had one smart stick.
Maybe you should also do the last object with that, if it's the last one. Otherwise we have a big problem. Then the ghost needs to see you before smudging. But the ghost is super slow.
Super slow.
Ah, just slow. You know what funny? My flashlight is on in the attic, so there's not much I can do here.
Why is it in the attic?
Everything is in the attic. Do it. I check for fingerprints. Just use the hiding spot right here in the foyer. It's easy.
I'm scared.
There's not much I can do right now. Is the ghost just attacking me? This was a no. She's probably hiding inside this room.
No! I did it wrong!
Why? But how? What have you done? And where were you running? Okay. So where's the lighter? Oh, I hope we have a second one, because your lighter seems to be inside the stairs. I can't see that. No, no second one. I'm dead. And I still have the camera. Oh boy. Oh, there's it. Cookie, I'm not sure if this is a myling. I can hear the steps even from far. By the way, he changed the room again. He's in the bathroom now. Yeah, thanks for the ghost event. I don't need that now. But he's doing all the stuff in here. Look, he threw something inside the sink and then did also dirty water. Where can I hide? Yeah, there. He came from the bathroom. I saw that. Maybe it is a myling. I'm not sure. I can hear something, but sometimes it's really quiet. I mean, the funny thing is we have actually no evidence at all in this map. We are just guessing that it's not dots and not orbs and no spirit box. And objectives are done. That's everything I need. So, are we pros, Cookie? No evidence? Guessing the myling? Let's see. Oh my god!
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Amazing!
Yay!
You did it! What
Oh,
a
no,
weird round.
I'm so bad today.
Yeah, like me in my master plan without the lighter.
Yeah, there was. You bring the lighter up in the attic. The other one.
But you had one. The other was beneath the stairs. And the attic lighter wasn't from me. You brought it there.
Oh, yeah, for your for your candle.
Yes. Motion sensor, parabolic, photo, salt. All this tasty stuff. Strong flashlight, tripod, and bam. Up the butt. Willow. You ready?
I'm ready.
Show yourself.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Crucifix, photo, and sanity. Andrew Mills.
Andrew Mills. Okay.
Basement.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look what's there.
Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign?
Horizon.
Give me a sign. Give us a sign.
Where are you? Are you here?
Give us a sign.
Are you here? Are you here?
Can you give us a sign?
Oh, a very good.
A very good hiding spot in the garage.
Nice.
Are you here?
But it's the only one upstairs. I checked everything else. Too late.
Fuck! It's again the butcher. And only one star. Why? And no light here. Show you again.
Can you give me a sign?
Show yourself.
Give us a sign.
Are you here?
Give us a sign.
Break the light.
Can you give us a sign? Show yourself. Can you give us a sign? Give us a sign. Is this a hiding spot? Never saw this gap here. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Show yourself.
Are you here? Are you close? Where are you?
Give us a sign.
Where are you? What do you want?
Give us a sign.
What do you want? Where are you? Are you here?
Let me prepare something here. Also need the book, the dots, and I'm gonna try to find the ghost with the parabolic. I have the parabolic to find him.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be in the garage.
He's here. Oh my god!
Now everything is
What
dark.
was it? Why?
Yeah. Wait, he is in the garage.
I had a signal in the last. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Goodbye, cruel world. How did he know? My flashlight was turned off. How did he know? And what is this ghost? We still don't know where the ghost actually is. We have no evidence. And after 2 minutes he's going to hunt and kills me instantly. Okay, right now, I mean I'm dead. There's nothing I can do, but right now I would say it's a demon because of the early hunt.
We have orc in the garage. No, we have an orc in the garage.
Okay, it can't be a demon then. In this case, it could be a Raichu. From the point of view that the ghost has hunted early, I would say it's not a Banshee, not a Revenant, not a Hantu, not an Onryo, and not an Obake. Yokai can hunt early, Mare can hunt early. And I think Raichu is also able to hunt early. So it's either an early hunt because of darkness, an early hunt because of we were talking together, or was it the yokai? Talking near the yokai, yes, it was the yokai. Or the Raichu because of electricity close to him. Also, he destroyed a lot of light bulbs. Maybe the Raichu really hates electricity. I go with Raichu in the moment. Maybe Cookie finds something. Who knows? It's possible that the ghost knew that I'm here because I used this parabolic microphone. It was turned on and the Raichu is able to spot electricity. Not much to do as a ghost.
We have freezing.
Why? Cookie, don't do that to me. I crossed all the ghosts out. Okay, then let's try this again. It's not a Revenant because it wasn't. It was normal speed without seeing me. I have no clue if it's an Hantu. Also not an Onryo. And Uri. For Uri, I would wait for the special sign of him closing a door completely. But the bad thing is I can't see any doors as a ghost. Thank you very much. Come on, ghost, do something suspicious.
Are you here?
Ich war.
Where are you?
Help me, support cat.
Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Do something.
Pardon me. Anything new, Cookie? Pretty boring as a ghost. I can't do anything. And I can't talk about shit. Use the music box. No idea what it is or what it could be.
No. Tell me where's the second book?
In my corpse. Come on. How did the ghost manage to drop our sanity so bad in the beginning of the game? The power was turned on really early, so we had light everywhere.
It's a Uri.
It could be a Uri, but the Uri has a special sign where he can close a door completely, and I can't see doors as a ghost, so it's... yeah, it's your job. Look for the doors. Open all the doors. If it's if the ghost closes one completely, we can say it's a Uri. That's the only thing we can say. At first I thought the ghost was early hunting, but it's right. It's possible that it was not an early hunt in case of more than 50% sanity. Maybe the ghost dropped our sanity just a lot, and that could be a Uri. I think he opened the door right there. What is she doing? Smudge it. Use the music box. Ah, yeah, I realize right now that was something that was changed in one of the last patches. You can sprint forever as a ghost now, right? Somewhere was the ghost. Maybe a music box would help.
I don't use the music box.
But you could check for the ghost speed. If you provoke a hunt with the power turned off, then
Or I could die.
yeah. But if you do that, if you turn off the power, the Hantu would be fast and the Revenant would be slow. So you could say it's one of them or neither of them. Or none of them. That would be the easiest method to cross out two ghosts.
Or I search for the third evidence.
Yes, but that takes too long.
Don't cry. I do my best.
He closed the door, but I don't know if it was open completely. Go and check for the door, Cookie. If it was open completely and it's closed now, then it's a Uri. I think it was the door from the garage.
No, the door's open. No door is closed.
But I heard the sound.
Give me a sign.
Okay, that takes too long. We need to start a new round.
Yes, I know.
I mean, it's probably a Uri. That was the way too early hunt.
Okay, then let's go.
Let's see. An Onryo.
Back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Was Onryo even possible? Cookie, was Onryo even possible? Hello?
Yeah, I think.
Now I'm losing all my lighters. Last one.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Escape.
We're investigating.
Escape, ghost event, candle. Alarm Maudsley. Oh, it's a Maudsley again.
But it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Okay, let's check for... I forgot to look where the power is, like always. Where is the bone? Goodbye. Okay, then not goodbye. Where are you? Goodbye. Dining room. That's this room here, right? Yep.
EMF 5.
EMF 5.
What? What? What?
What have you done?
Nothing. It's not a demon. And it's not possible.
You want to kill me?
Everything's fine.
You waste your sanity at the beginning of this round. You are crazy.
No, I asked where the ghost is and where the bone is.
Yeah, I found the ghost. It was in the room where the breaker is.
Oh no, the candle doesn't work in the in the rain.
Yeah. Normal.
Let's go for dots first.
Are you here? Are you close? What do you want? What do you want? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you close? What do you want?
What?
Spirit box.
Ghost writing and spirit box.
No, EMF 5 and spirit box.
Okay, let's immediately try the race. The race test with UV and another camera. What? I was pretty sure that I'm not late there. Ah, sorry. Where are the steps? This carpet-like thingy there is really bad. The feet, the footprints are beneath it. What was that? Oh. Two objectives done. Escaping. Again.
Book writing.
And book writing. So it's a spirit. Don't smudge him. We need the hunt next.
Okay, I must go for a minute.
Yeah, no problem. But stand inside the vehicle. In case I I want to leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's check. Last thing we need to do is smudge him while he's hunting. Where can we hide? Oh, my favorite hiding spot is there. Nice. Then let's gonna play hide and seek, shall we? Hide and seek. Come on, go away. Oh, Ghost turned on the light. How kind of you. And it turned off the light. Why would you do that? Okay, we are done. We have all the photos, all the objectives, and we knew it's a spirit. Bye.
Welcome back.
Easy.
Jobs for you.
Come on, then let's do a last one. And this time, Nightmare. The last one for today will be Ridgeview. I think we actually haven't done it today, right? Not sure. Oh, candle, crucifix and glow sticks. My last lighter. Parabolic photos, salt. Sound sensor. Flashlight, tripod. Dots, book. UV and another camera. Ready. Okay, Cookie, you're back. You are back, just press ready. I added everything, so... Oh no. Another strong flashlight for you. Let's free Timothy and take his place.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome. You just need to press ready. I added everything. Also a flashlight.
Okay.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
Cleanse the area, capture a photo, and witness a ghost event. John Cray.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Any bones? Any bones in the chat? We found something. There's a hiding spot in this very small room at the very end of the house.
Okay. And we found the bone.
No music box. Can you give me a sign?
Basement.
Okay. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign. Where was that? Downstairs? Wait, what?
The ghost is in the room with the teddy.
He's also upstairs here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you mean this room?
Yes.
And you found the mirror.
Yes. Are you here? Are you close? What do you want? What do you want?
A glass!
Hee hee!
If you go! It makes
Hee hee!
There is the moon.
Why are you moving like a chat?
Like what?
Like a chat, Cook. Look at me. You moving like this.
Yeah, because there is the moon.
So let's see. First, any orbs? Wait, that was... I think he's in the hallway. He opened the door here.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
What door? Oh,
Fingerprints.
I see it. Have you a camera?
Each moment.
Harry, Harry! Okay, yeah. Light flickering here. Are you here? Are you close? What do you want? What do you want?
Have I seen freezing? No. It can't be a brace, so no need for the test right now. Nothing to see there. Let me set up another camera in case the ghost is moving or needs the whole hallway, not just one side. Any hiding spot here, maybe? No.
Give me a sign.
Are you smudging?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it's freezing.
No. Give me a sign.
Why it's so dark?
Where are you?
Oh, he turned off the power. Where was it?
In the basement.
And I have no flashlight. Where am I? Oh my god! Oh, huh? The kitchen.
Give me a sign. Give me a sign.
The basement, she said.
No, he's in the bathroom.
Before you change everything, keep in mind that he can interact with each room from the hallway. He's turning on all the lights. Have I seen something there? Why am I crazy? Ah. You turned all
Why
the
is
lights
it-
on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But
Why
if
it
it's
not count?
if it's dots, then we still can see it.
Yeah, why it not count when the ghost is turning off the light in the room and I make a photo of the switcher? Why it not count?
I don't know. I had that the same thing before. Also, look at this. The second objective also didn't count. The smudge sticks.
Yeah.
Audio sensor could be useful in this situation. Maybe a crucifix. So with this audio sensor we can at least say if the ghost is on this side or somewhere over there. Fingerprint here.
Is it you? EMF 5?
Take a photo.
Yeah, wait. Oh, it's empty. Where I have one? Here. Here? Was it here? Nee, no.
There.
I don't see it.
You just do it.
Okay.
That was everything we get. It's nightmare.
Yeah, my link. Jin, Goryo, or Obake. Where was that? Let's see.
Open the door here.
Which one?
Where is the EMF? Or any EMF.
Give it.
Yeah,
But it's only he throws a lot of stuff here, but it's only 5 fingers.
no, I said where's EMF, not UV.
So yeah, there. Give me a sign. But we still need ghost photo. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we have only one photo left, so no fingerprints anymore. I put the camera with one photo here. Here.
Yes.
Five fingers. Another 5-finger hand, but this time a little bit weirder. If it hunts, we are dead. Let me place that over here. Can you give me a sign?
Do something.
Another one with 5 fingers here. It's a third one.
John Cray. Give
Knock
me a
at the
sign.
window. Can you give me a sign?
Show yourself.
Can you give me a sign?
Do something. It opens the
I'm standing right next to you.
not this.
No,
Behind,
it opened this one here.
No, no. Look at this. Both of them.
Okay. Wait. Ah, god damn it. That was such an interaction. He opened this door here, and at the same time, this over there.
Let me see. No, this one.
5 fingers, 5 fingers, 5 fingers. Maybe I would say at this point it's an...
No Obake?
Yeah, let's say it's no Obake. The next thing we can test for sure is the hunt.
Or you grab a parabolic microphone and look at mining.
I can also do this. I place the... Wait.
Hunt.
What are you doing? Okay, parabolic. No need for the race test. It turned off the power before, so no Jin, right?
No Jin.
It can only be the Goryo or the Myling, and we can test that very easy with a hunt.
Oh, with the power bomb.
Yeah, but the thing with the parabolic microphone is the myling has no special sound. It's just more likely that it will answer, so we can't say for sure it's the myling when it answers. Only the Banshee has a special sound.
Let's try it. Huh? Shut up. What's this with this ghost? Why is so angry? John Craig.
I got a response. But that doesn't mean anything.
Craig. John Craig. Give me a sign.
John Cray.
Are you a myling? Come and get us. You can say for sure it's in this area. John Craig, give us a sign. Show yourself.
Oh man, that would be better with VR here. Not like this. Definitely no Onryo. Obake, I mean.
Let's see if he blows out my candle, my fire. Then we maybe know it's a Goyo. Give me a sign. Do something. Do something.
Wait, it can't be a Goryo.
Why?
If it's a Goryo, we would have dots for sure, even in Nightmare mode.
Are you sure?
At least someone in the chat told us that last time. And he was not wrong, it was not a Goryo last time.
Give me a sign. Yeah, then only myling.
Jin or myling, but if it's a Jin, it's a bug Jin, because he turned off the light and it's not usual for him. So I would say it's a myling, but we still need the hunt. Anyways.
Yeah. Then you know what is me. Let's die another round.
And we need the ghost photo. If you smudge the ghost while it's hunting, I try a ghost photo.
Okay. Show yourself.
But I have no flashlight and no camera, I have nothing.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay, ready.
Where are you? Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Do something. Oh my god.
Okay, get ready. Wait, where's that? Oh! I was able to see you through the mirror. He was standing in front of you and was looking at you.
What? Goodbye.
Okay, get ready.
Yeah.
That wasn't even me. Hey, stand still.
Come here.
It's a miling. Photo didn't work, but it's a miling.
Yeah, it's for sure a mole. I heard nothing. Yeah, I had everything.
But we have no photo left. We can't do the last thing.
Yeah, then let's go.
Too bad.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
At least we did the most stuff and we got the ghost in the last round, so yeah. By the way, when you were AFK, I said it's the last round for today.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you for playing with me and with the chat. And have a nice evening, Cookie and chat.
Yeah. Bye bye, chat. Goodbye, Takers.
Bye bye. Also to the chat, very thanks for watching. And yeah, have a nice evening or day, whatever time it is for you. I'm back tomorrow, same time for around 3 hours. I think we are gonna play some bullets per minute then, some rhythm games. And yeah, have fun. Maybe we see you later. And bye bye.